Stranger Things Season 4 is just a few months away, hopefully, and we know that you can't wait to see your favorite crew back to solving mysteries. We understand your excitement, hence our decision to even make the wait more exciting by sharing the hottest theories about the next season of the show. You think you know what's going to happen? Here are some mind-blowing theories for Stranger Things Season 4. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We are giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice, so be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter this giveaway. It's really that simple. 11 could become the new villain. We already know that Sheriff Hopper didn't die at the end of Season 3, but is held captive in Russia. But 11 does not know about this. She believes her father figure is dead. Coupled with that, she moved away from Hawkins with the Byers family, separating her from her boyfriend Mike Wheeler. All of these have been established as reasons why she could turn into something else in the next season, since she doesn't deal too well with huge emotional changes. But at the end of Season 3, 11 no longer had powers. However, fans believe this would not be for long. This is the first of all because the crew needs 11's powers to even stand a chance against the Mind Flayer. We might be right about 11 getting her powers back, but the question is, would she be the same person? Will her powers not be poisoned by hate, anger, sadness, and grief, making her into a dangerous antagonist? When asked about this, actor Millie Bobby Brown said, "I kinda like it. I'm into it. I wasn't playing it like that." We don't know what happens in Season 4. I definitely don't. In scenes after the Mind Flayer grabbed me, I wasn't playing it as I was infected. I was definitely playing it as normal as possible. And maybe that's the reason they didn't tell me, to make it as real as possible. I don't know. In addition, the young star said, "Those theories freak me out a bit because I'm like, oh god, that could genuinely be true. And what if she is the villain? That would be so cool. Wouldn't that be so cool? I'd love to be the villain. But then I also wouldn't, because 11 is perfect. It would suck." Even the actor playing the role has no idea about the recent theories that had swallowed the internet. Before you dismiss this as anything but the theory of fans, hear this fact. The writing team offered up a song to pique the curiosity of fans across the world. The song is none other than Cosmic Love by Florence and the Machine, and is a song that deals with grief and overcoming the mental and emotional torture associated with losing a loved one. However, a particular lyric stands out. "So darkness I became." Is this about 11? I can't wait to find out. Also, there is a brief shadow that appears at the end of Season 3 as the Byers move out of the Hawkins in search of a new home. 11 is sitting in the truck, and this mark briefly appears on her forehead. Could it be a sign that she has been possessed by something bigger than herself? Hopper might reach out from Russia. Since Hopper is not dead, there is a huge chance he would be reaching out to the Byers from Russia. How? Nobody knows for sure. The police sheriff and Joyce Byers are obviously in love with each other, and their unique bond is one of the strongest on the show. That gives us hope that they would find a way to communicate with each other. Remember the Season 1 Christmas light scene where Will communicates with the lights? That could be an option of communication between the two. If Hopper can find a way to communicate with Joyce and 11 through this method, then he might not have to die in Russia. But we do not know exactly how it works. We don't understand the science, but if Will can do it, then Hopper should be able to do so from the upside down. Will Steve and Nancy get back together? Still speaking about couples, we might be seeing Steve and Nancy get back together in Season 4. While this is not so important when you really think about it, it will be a great addition for the fans of the couple since Season 1. But the crazy thing is, by the time Season 4 will begin, Jonathan and Nancy will be in different cities, and this could cause them to grow further apart. However, with Jonathan gone, it wouldn't be so hard to see Steve around, and this could quickly turn into something romantic. Furthermore, we all know that Steve has changed since the breakup. He is no longer the jerk we met in the first season, and now has a lot in common with his former lover since they both know about the monsters and the Upside Down. Will we be seeing a cute romantic reconciliation? Maybe, maybe not. Is Dr. Brenner alive? We know for sure that Police Chief Hopper is alive, but surely in danger as he is holed up in a Russian prison. Now, you would remember that the Russian guards in the third season speak speak of the American. While fans have hoped that the American mentioned is Hopper, new theories might completely disagree with that notion. These theories believe that the American mentioned is none other than Dr. Brenner, the silver-haired former head of Hawkins' lab. Initially, we all assumed this man had been killed by one of the Demogorgons, but this has not been confirmed. The actor who plays the role, Matthew Modine, recently suggested some new information in an interview with NME. He said, "I love that the fans are trying to figure out where Dr. Brenner is, because we are all wondering, is he in the Upside Down? Did the Demogorgon drag him away? Is he going to re-emerge?" All of these are valid concerns, considering the fact that we never saw the body of the former head of the Hawkins lab. The show's creators, the Duffer Brothers, have said that unless we see a body, we should never assume the death of a character. And we've not seen the body of Dr. Brenner. Everybody hates Dr. Brenner, but this will not stop him from coming back and putting up a huge fight against Eleven and the gang. But there are two principal scenarios that could play out. The first instance is this: Dr. Brenner finds out how powerful Eleven is and tries to stop her from getting into the hands of somebody truly evil. Meanwhile, he would fight side by side with Eleven and the gang. Or he could become the truly evil character and enlist Eleven and her powers for his evil deeds. This is very much possible because of the influence of the Soviets. If they find their way, they could take advantage of this knowledge of the Upside Down to do something extremely dangerous. But as several fans have pointed out on Reddit, Dr. Brenner is too important to be dead. The Upside Down was created by Will Byers. Here's a crazy theory you don't come across every day. What if the Upside Down was created by Will? Before you skip this part, hear us out. It's been 3 seasons and the Upside Down is still a mystery. In fact, the only thing we know about the Upside Down is that it can make a lot of bad things happen. Now, according to a fan's theory on Reddit, Will Byers might be responsible for creating the Upside Down. How? In the first season of the show, we are shown Will's artistic side and his love for stories, make-believe, and of course Dungeons and Dragons. We were also made to know that Will's father is a jerk, and he only returned to Hawkins when his son was missing because he somehow thought he would be able to make money out of the situation. Since his father is a very greedy individual who would do anything for money, there is a high chance he had taken money from Hawkins years back to allow them to experiment on his son. Of course, Joyce would not have allowed this, but he could have easily done it behind her back, probably under the guise of getting ice cream or having a day out with a younger Will. Consequently, this experiment could have 2 major effects on Will. He could have powers like Eleven and an ability to bring his craziest imaginations to life. There's another important fact you might have missed out on. Notice how the Demogorgon in the Upside Down killed almost everyone who encountered him except Will? What special connection exists between the two? Perhaps Will is the Superman we have been waiting for all along, and not Eleven as we initially thought. Whether this theory is correct or not, there is no doubt Will be an integral part of defeating the Demogorgon in Season 4. Who will rescue Hopper? Hopper is alive, but he might as well be dead in the first few episodes of Season 4 if nobody finds out about him early enough. However, if Hopper eventually puts word out about being alive, there is one person who might be able to decipher his message and rescue him, and that is Murray, a conspiracy theorist, private investigator, and former journalist. It sounds a bit unreasonable that the kids will be the one to rescue Hopper. How do they intend to pay for the movie tickets? Or even take time off school to travel all the way to Russia? But Murray can do all of these. And since the creators of the show have said we will be seeing more of him in Season 4, he is our best bet at rescuing Hopper from the Soviets. Will one of the characters commit suicide? Fans have repeatedly theorized that one of the major characters on the show will die in the next season. While this might seem quite unfortunate, it might not be far from the truth. But what's even crazier is the fact that this death could happen from a suicide. Fans have genuinely pitied Joyce over and over again since she continually has a lot on her plate to deal with. But what if she decides to no longer deal with her problems? What if she gets tired and decides to take her own life? This theory suggests that she might even do it before she realizes that Hopper is alive in Russia. Come on, just how sad is that? We really can't wait for the next season so we can satisfy our curiosities. And it's a wrap. Thanks for watching.